How much time do we have? Okay, so you get the feeling of this thing. It is what we call an agglomeration. It is itself, the whole of it is the art of it, the performative, the so on and so forth. So, we asked for a 5-minute thing to deal with what we would call a nascent work. It's not a work of art. It's a sort of, at best, a sketch. But there we had 3 years. Here we had 2 weeks. So it is a drop-in work. And the question is, what is the best thing we could do for here if we only were going to drop in? And fortunately, after exploring Braddock for a week, we go down to their little...
we said, where can we find you? We said, can you hear me now?
Come on over and get this done. It's much
We said, we want to look at the river. And nowhere could we get to the river. All was private property, deserted, but still fenced off. And then there was a tiny little place where we could get down. And we passed it, and we had seen people fishing there. And we had seen others, a lot of families sort of picnicking around it. And so we went down there finally and figured out how to get there. And there was a sign. It said, beware of fecal matter.
So we looked and we saw. And we knew we had our work. So this is a work of sort of like conceptual art, where you have a single thing and you follow the consequences. Like our great Star Wit, we figured out a point is a moving line, a point is a moving line, a moving line is a plane, and then we have LeWitt forever. He snitched off the Paul Clay sketchbook, I must tell you, although probably you don't know that. I like this late work, actually. So we followed this through. We found out, for instance, that 1/10 of an inch of water had overflowed. We found out that...
the sewage system overflows at 1/10 of an inch per inch.
And so we invented a water catchment system. You can see it here. If we took, we did the calculations. If we took X amount of water off the streets, we took the pressure off the sewer system. Then we proposed that well, what you really need is catchment systems throughout the city. You've got an $8 to $10 billion bill coming. You've got to dig up all your streets. What if you didn't have to? And we said, no, not only should you make these big catchment areas, you should, where's our model?